So what's the general role of the Cal-OSHA Appeals Board? California Labor Code Division 1, Chapter 6.5 provides for the Occupational Safety and Health Appeals Board, otherwise known as the Cal-OSHA Appeals Board. It was added in 1973 to the Labor Code by Chapter 993. And Labor Code Section 148 provides that within the Department of Industrial Relations, the DIR, that the Cal-OSHA Appeals Board will exist, and it consists of three gubernatorial appointees who are approved by the state Senate. The three members are provided a salary. Section 148.1 requires each of the three board members to serve for a term of 4 years and until his or her successor is appointed and qualified. Section 148.2 authorizes the board to employ any necessary assistants, officers, experts, hearing officers, and other employees as it deems necessary, and all these personnel are appointed under the State Civil Service Act. Section 148.4 requires all board decisions and orders of the board to be in writing. Section 148.5 provides that a decision of the board is final, except for any rehearing or judicial review. Excuse me, Section 148.6 provides that a decision of the board is binding on the director and the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, DOSH, with respect to the parties involved in that particular appeal. Section 148.7 of the Labor Code allows the board, acting as a whole, to adopt, amend, or repeal rules of practice and procedure pertaining to hearing appeals and other matters falling within its jurisdiction. Section 148.8 provides that the board and its duly authorized representatives in the performance of the duties to have the powers of a head of a department. Section 148.9 requires the decision of the board to be made by a majority of the appeals board, except as otherwise provided. Section 149 allows the board chair to authorize its executive officer to act as deputy appeals board member and may delegate authority and duties to the executive officer in the event of the absence of a member of the board. Section 149.5 authorizes the Cal-OSHA Appeals Board to award reasonable costs, including attorney's fees, consultant fees, and witness fees, not to exceed $5,000 in the aggregate to any employer who appeals a citation resulting from an inspection or investigation. And finally, the board is required to adopt rules of practice and procedure to implement this section of the Labor Code, and the payment of costs pursuant to this section are to be made from funds in the regular operating budget of the Division of Industrial Relations, the DIR.